Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Chamber of Skulls. So I know it's been a little while since I've put out a video. 3 months to be exact. We last talked about Slash. And there's a lot behind why that has been. And yes, partially because I'm low on material, but I still have stuff to go to bring you guys quality material for the next few weeks. I've just been in a low place, deal with my surgeries and doctor restrictions, not being able to work since last September. It's put me in an ugly place mentally. I had a huge breakdown a few days ago, but I'm feeling better now. That breakdown kind of did me good. So, moving forward in a fresh mind, and we've got these little guys to bring you today. Now, it's not your typical skull like I normally bring you. We have these little statues. I don't know if you've seen them or not. I've seen them on various different online shopping networks, Amazon, Temu, and a few others. I can't even think of how many, but those are the two that I generally go to. And I've seen different variants of them. I was a little skeptical when I bought it, when I bought it. But once they came in and I've seen what I got, I'll tell you, I'm proud. There's about 3 or 4 sets of the similar ones going around like this, and I've come close to buying the other set, but being out of work for, like I said, since last September, money is non-existent. So that's just going to have to wait until things get back into proper working order. I'm trying different things to get back on my feet, but since I'm on a very, very tight restriction through my doctor. When I first had my knee surgery, I was on a 25-pound weight restriction after I was released with the doctor. Then I went on my back surgery, and I had as they call it, a cell phone restriction. Now that's only because of the type of surgery that I had, where he didn't want me doing virtually anything for the first 4 weeks. Now, that has been 4 weeks since a week ago. Now, granted, I've done more than I should be, but I've still stayed in a restriction where I'm able to move. I'm not needing to go back to the doctor for my back yet. And hopefully soon, I'm going to go back for my second knee surgery within the next month or two. And we're going to be back to ground zero, not being able to do anything, restrictions back heightened. But hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be all fixed up and on either on the recovery to getting back on my feet, or on some kind of an understanding on what my financial situation is going to be. And hopefully that includes being able to keep this channel going. Now, unfortunately, that might mean, because I've got one set of 3 I want to get you guys on in a single channel. That I've got 2 from Christmas time that I still have got to get out. And I think there's a few others that probably could be brought out. But I'm going to try my best to balance it out to where I'm not just going to give you everything in a solid month and then back to where we were. You won't hear from me for months. And so, yeah. So let's get talking to these little guys before I bore the fuck out of you. So these little figures, they come in at about 3-4 inches tall and full figure skeleton. They each have their unique clothing, look. Like, let's see, we'll get this guy here. We got our green hoodie. You can see he's got his hood partially pulled back. This guy here, he's got a black hoodie pulled all the way forward, hands in his pocket. Kind of reminds you of that OG street thug. You got this guy here, orange hoodie. He's more decorated, but same as the green guy here, he's got his hood pulled back. And then we pull forward to the blue guy here. Now, he actually has a hat on. Unlike these other three here where they've got just hoodies on, he's got a hood or a hat on. Got the hood to his jacket back down, hands in his pocket, and you're a little old ghetto rat. Let's stop this for a second. Let's go back. So yeah, this guy here got, like, we'll call it a knitted hat. Uh, all of these guys, they got matching shoes to go along with their jackets. Like this guy, if you can see him, he's got the blue shirt, the blue hat, and blue shoes. Move this guy. He's got the orange jacket, orange shoes, and you look around on his jacket, front and back. He's the only one that's actually got design on his clothing. Then we come around to this guy here. Green jacket, green shoes. Then we move to this guy here. Now this guy is slightly different, if you shall. He's got a black jacket, but he's got white shoes. So, gonna give you guys a little bit of surprise at the end of here, where typically I would give you guys a close-up on the piece. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot of detail that you haven't seen by looking at these. So finally, after about a year, I've been talking about this, I'm going to give you guys the collection. Now, hopefully I can find in my photo album again, because I do have it somewhere in my photo album, the small collection I started with this a year and a half ago, where I had, what, 1, 2 skulls and a couple of pieces. And it comes up to, well, a year and a half worth of content, give or take a little bit of the months I've missed. Each week for that entire time. So yeah, the collection has grown tremendously. And I want to thank you guys for your support, whether it's just stopping in and checking to see what kind of material I've put out, come in for a minute or two, whether you have enjoyed the material and you have let me know through comments, or you have participated in some of my Q&A sessions where I've asked you, like, what box should I open up? I actually have 2 different ones this week. Or give me idea of what kind of a skull to buy. And I still haven't forgotten about you guys. I know there was one viewer at the beginning who mentioned a skull, and I don't even want to take a stab in the dark because I know I'm going to be wrong. I will try to look it up through comments again. But if you do have anything that you might be interested in seeing on this show when I get a chance to buy new material, if your idea is hard to find on the internet, please feel free to somehow, some way, drop me an image of it. Now, I am on Facebook as well. All you have to do is look up the Chamber of Skulls. and I'm thinking about expanding and going to like Instagram or stuff like that. I'm just, I don't want to go too big, especially right now since I'm just starting. I don't want to have too much social media pages to cover, especially if I'm not going to be doing a whole lot right now due to my finances. Plus, just getting started, I don't want to put too much on my plate to have to try to take care of. So, yeah, if you find something that you would be interested in me showing on this page, feel free to either find a way to show me in comments or go to Facebook in Chamber of Skulls. I have a main page, and then I also have a group. Now, the group page would be probably easier for you to post on since it's more accessible for the public to post. Where my original page, you've got to go searching for the area to post in, which is the main reason why I've got a page and a group, since the page is more and less for my posting, and the group is for you, the public's posting. Only because the way I have it set up to where you got to go in and find where it mentions on the page, post it, and then get onto the page. So until next time, I will stop dragging this video on, and I will see you on the flip side. You guys have a skulltastic week, and I will see you this weekend with an update on what's going on with the channel and maybe even a new video. If not, we will work on a new video the following weekend. Keep it real, have a skulltastic week, and I will see you later.